Hello and welcome to the UIAA SASFE World Cup. My name is Matt Groom. I'm joined in the commentary box by Aneta Lucheska. Aneta, hello and welcome.
Hello, Matt. I'm so excited to be here with you and to see all of this, what's coming now.
Well, what's coming is going to be exciting. But before we get into it, let's have a look back at what happened in Korea in the first World Cup of the season. Welcome to SASFE for the second UIAA World Cup of the season. But before we launch into this event, let's look back a few weeks to Korea, where things started, and find out who won the medals there. Starting with the men, and Young Hae Kwon won in front of his home crowd, pushing his teammate Young Gun Lee into second by just 1 point. Coming in third was Swiss one-to-watch Benjamin Bossard, who started his season well with a bronze medal. Woo Shun Shin added another goal to her huge collection and took the win. In second was Catalina Shirley, who got a silver to add to her silver from speed. Coming in third was Marianne van der Steen, who did well for that bronze medal despite climbing on borrowed tools after her bags were lost. So that's the story so far. Let's find out which athletes are going to step it up in the second World Cup. That car park behind me transforms into a spectacular ice climbing venue. So let's check it out. Well, that's the story so far. And of course, those athletes can cement themselves on the top spot on the podium. But if you're new to this sport, it all seems a bit bizarre, doesn't it? But don't worry, I've got your back. Here's an explainer of the rules. Ice climbing is a unique genre of competition climbing, so I'm going to take you through a few of the rules and what to watch out for. Now, as you'd expect, these competitions tend to be quite cold, so a good warm-up is essential. Once the athletes are ready, they move from isolation to the arena and take up their starting positions at the base of the wall. The wall itself is a massive structure, usually very overhanging and ranging in heights from 15 to 30 meters tall. The concept is simple. You start at the bottom to the top and you clip all of the quick draws in sequence as you go. There's a variety of holds on the wall, from very, very small and slippy to fairly large, and the athletes can use the tools or their hands on those holds. On their feet, there's crampons attached to fruit boots, and they kick into the wood of the wall, a lot like you would do in real ice. There is occasionally real ice used on the wall, although dry tooling holds are preferred to maintain consistency and difficulty. Ice can chip away. There's a time limit imposed on every climb, and that's decided at each competition, depending on the length of the wall. So how do you get maximum points? Well, you get to the top, clip the last quick draw and match your tools on the last hold. Then descend to victory, medals and hopefully a mulled wine. That's the rules. Now enjoy the competition. Well, there you go. Hopefully that's given you an idea of what's going to happen here this evening. But if you missed it earlier on, we had a brilliant semi-finals and we chatted to some of the athletes after that. So let's check that out, shall we?
Well, I was quite nervous in the start, and you know you have to get really high in this route, otherwise you just don't make it to the finals.
Yeah, I almost not in the final. Yeah, I just made it.
Thanks so much. It's so cool to climb in the finals, especially here, because it's my home crowd and there are so many people watching.
Slowly process to, okay, now I'm high enough to go a little bit more free, and I got a little bit more free, and with Dennis yelling in the background how much time I had left, it went better and better.
I worried so much, it's looking so hard, so I want to be careful, you know. If I make a mistake, I cannot go final. So
I was a bit struggling choosing the wrong beat, but the rest I felt comfortable. Also because I know the line and the wall, but some holes were a bit sketchy because they were really new.
End of the overhang, I fall. I think that hold is so nice. I just make a bounce,
I know that the crowd is going to be super intense, the music's super loud and everything.
Yeah, of course, it's always so cool. They cheer for you on every move you do. And so they push you to get higher and higher, even if you can't hold on anymore.
Good luck tonight. No more slips, please.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hear the music, hear the crowd, and process that in a positive way. So I hope I can do that.
It means maybe a bit more than at another venue.
Congratulations, enjoy the final place. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
I need a little bit of luck this time.
I'm super happy to climb well in this competition since yesterday, and I hope I will do the same tonight.
Felt like 10 minutes or 20 minutes up there, and yeah, I think it was a really strange hold.
To be honest, the route didn't feel super hard. It was just like really nerve-wracking because as I was getting ready at the back, I saw my teammate fall off really early and I wasn't even ready yet.
That is incredible for the public, so super happy to do a second final here and give my best.
I don't really think it bothers me because, well, the long waiting in isolation is nerve-wracking, but I'm just looking forward to climbing a cool route.
So yeah, I mean, I'm happy about what I climbed before, and I'm confident for the finals. Yeah, the competition is starting tonight, not now.
Well, there we go. There's some of the stars who we'll see perform later on this evening. And I've got a star next to me as we look at the Cup standings. Annette, first of all, congratulations on that silver medal last night. That was awesome.
Thank you so much. I was so surprised I got on the podium.
Well, I wasn't surprised at all, especially after your gold in Korea, and you came close to another gold. And right now we are looking at the leaders of the World Cup as we go. Wu Xinxin obviously in this final, so she has a chance to cement herself at the top, but Catalina Shirley is not here, so she might drop down a little bit in points, deciding not to do this competition. As we look down the list and then flicking over to the men, Young-Gun Lee, he's the one to watch really. He's in this finals, he's on 80 points, only just behind, so this competition might boost him up the standings a little bit. Fingers crossed if you're a Korean supporter. Further on down, Jonathan Arthur Brown is definitely one to watch. He qualified in a good position in this finals tonight. He'll climb second to last, so he's got a chance to jump himself up the standings. And in fact, let's take a moment, shall we, to look at some of these start lists. Women's final, well, all stars all the way. Sina Gertz will climb last. Junko will climb first, the athletes competing in the opposite order from where they qualified, so the first athlete qualified in last position. That women's order did change around a little bit. We explained it during the men's semi-final, so go back and watch that. But a couple of athletes getting knocked out due to an infringement on the wall, so unlucky for them. And for the men, another change you might notice, Javier upgraded into the finals after Lim was knocked out, having hooked a bolt, which I know everyone found an incredible moment, but unfortunately against the rules, so he was knocked out. And Nathan Clerk, we saw him interviewed. What a man he is, and he will be competing last in front of this awesome crowd. Now, Aneta, let's take a moment just to hype everyone, as if they hadn't been hyped enough, because this venue is spectacular, isn't it?
It is. And everyone is always so excited to see climbers climb and do their best. And, you know, this venue is also full of music, loud people, jumps, and very interesting moments in the finals. So I hope everyone will enjoy that.
Oh, they are indeed. And remember, everyone, we have a chat going on YouTube. We've got all the regulars. Jan Havel, of course, is there. People are asking questions, and Aneta next to me is an expert. So ask technical things, and she will answer technical answers, if that makes sense. And right
I will
now,
try.
Yeah, she definitely will. Right, Junko is off the ground. And Aneta, you had a chance to look at this women's route. What were your initial impressions of it?
Well, there is a lot of technical holds and small holds. You gotta be so careful when using them. I also believe that some of the iron holds are new for the climbers, so it might be hard to read them. You know, some holes in them are small, some are like a little bit bigger, and it's always so hard to tell which are which. Also, plenty of stone holes, which is very specific for Saas-Fee. Some moves look pretty long, at least to me. Yeah, I think there is definitely a lot of interesting moves. And then also there is this huge roof, which women need to fight in. So.
Exactly, and they're transitioning from ice back to the wall like she is now, and then she hits the ice again in a second.
Yeah.
And also right by the spectators' faces, as you can see, they're about to have an exciting moment. Ice axe almost to the face, but it's all good.
The comp tools are not made for actually really switching into the ice, so it's hard to actually swing into the ice. There are holes, but it happened so many times in the finals in Saas-Fee that even the best climbers fell from the beginning of the route because of the ice. So
absolutely. We saw Junko there not hooking, or for a second not hooking the hole,
yes.
and then swapped on her thumb. Much better. And this is the first of the sort of technical sections. It's transitioned back onto the wall.
And she's actually climbing pretty fast now.
Yeah, the athletes do have a time limit, and that's down on the bottom right of your screen. If you can see that, that's how long she has to complete this route. There's a new scoring in place this year. Every hold is worth a points value. It's 0.2 if you have the one in the bottom, but we'll go through all that later on, because right now Junko had a bit of a moment there, the left foot bobbling around. Reaching up high to wrap that right ice axe around.
She get it.
And makes the clip. We've had a couple of questions about biting the ice axes like that. It's the method the athletes use to transition, to swap hands.
Yeah, some athletes use their shoulders for hanging the ice axes, and some of us use mouth and biting into ice axe. I actually use both of these methods. It really depends on situation. But obviously, if you fell with your ice axe in your mouth, it's not really comfortable, so you gotta be careful.
No, and I have a story about that later on, but we'll hold up on that one. Right now, Junko is pausing. She's matching this hold. 4 minutes 30 left on the clock, and you can hear this Saas-Fee crowd. I mean, we talked about the atmosphere. It's electric.
Figure four.
Yeah, big fig four here, and this is to get a bit more distance. Right?
Yes.
So she wants to go up with that.
But you know, it makes you slower. It's always so hard to find right pace, because if you are climbing fast and diving, she's off.
Right, we're going to have to see that in a replay, because she looked pretty solid to me.
Yeah, she looked. But you know, these holes are really small, and you got to be so careful on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll get a replay of that in a sec. Junko back down to the ground. Of course, she'll be in the lead at the moment, but yeah, not the start she would have wanted there.
Yeah.
So a first fall from our Japanese athlete.
Oh yeah, she's disappointed.
Yeah, as you can see there, yeah. Yeah, the Japanese team really coming on in recent years. Everyone's talking about them as ones to watch.
Yeah, they are. Like, they are getting so much better. And now there is Haruko. She'll climb later tonight, and she's incredibly strong this year.
Yeah, she's got that beautiful, smooth style.
Yes.
Which is so famous for Japanese rock climbers and ice climbers, it turns out. Right, let's have a look at this. That's the moment she fell. Quite sure what happened the second before that.
I think she pulled out the tool out of the hold.
I guess that's one of those things when you're in that fig four. I mean, that's the danger of it, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay, well,
it really depends on hold.
Yeah, well, we're going to swap over to the men now. Javier, the gentleman who made it into the finals just by the skin of his teeth. He's here. Now, live chat, do say hello to me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I know we had a few people from the US, a horrible time in the morning. It was 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock or something like that in the morning. So let me know where you're watching the finals from and who you're supporting. Right now, Javier from Spain. And Annette, again, this Spanish team. I mean, last week in Chambéry, there were hundreds of them.
Oh, yeah. The Spanish team is huge, but they're quite new to this sport, and they're so strong. Some of them won the European Cups, and they're also climbing super fast, super efficient, so it's very nice to watch them. It's like watching somebody dancing on a wall.
It's a beautiful way to describe it.
Yes.
I wish someone would describe my climbing like that, but I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I have the same problem with lead.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. We'll work it out. All right, well, Javier gets a nod from the judge, matches the first holds, and he is about to be underway. Now, if you saw the semi-final for the men, you'll know how brutal that was. The setters went and tweaked this a bit, so it should be a little bit easier for this men's final in the first section anyway, before things ramp up.
Yeah, usually the route in semi-final is the hardest one. Harder than qualification route, obviously. But sometimes it's like way less hard than the route in the finals, because, you know, the athletes in the finals are already like so tired.
Yeah, and you've done a lot of climbing.
So semi-finals are usually the hardest route. And also there is like 16 people in semi-finals, so...
Yeah, that's true, exactly. And the athletes are tired now. There's a big party awaiting them, but Javier makes his way easily through the first section. Hello, Laura from Denver. Nice to see you. Nadia from Switzerland. Loads of people from all over the world watching us. It's good to see, so do say hello. Now, Javier, first moment here. Looks like he's got a crampon stuck for a sec.
Yeah. And also he needs to put so much pressure on his hold.
All right, so he's committing to these stone holds
Even
here.
a little shake of your hand can you get off the wall.
Yeah, those little micro shakes.
Yes.
Helps get rid of that pump. So Javier up, and I think this is one of the rock holds from
Yes,
Saas-Fee.
these are the rock holes you can see only in Saas-Fee.
Yeah,
And they are really technical holes.
yeah, because obviously they're all different.
I
They're
think
rocks.
this is hold from Korea.
Well, Javier
We
is getting
saw it last week or like 2 weeks ago in the stage in Korea.
Yeah, so a mix. We have a Korean head setter here who's actually been in the last 3 World Cups, so it's good to see some consistency there. Javier,
Long move.
yeah, it is a long move, isn't he? Look at that stretched out position.
Yeah.
Removes the axe delicately and makes a very tentative match here. Biting the axe, we've seen it again, bringing that rope up. And yeah, Javier looks a little tentative at the moment.
Yes, yeah, he does. Yeah, he's using his hand. He has no points for taking the volume with his hand, but it's allowed.
Yeah, you could theoretically climb the whole route just with your hands, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't get very far.
Well, theoretically, but you will get no points for that.
Yeah.
So it's
Although,
like...
maximum kudos. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
One day. Right, there's a dyno coming up here, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching. So he needs to get himself set up on these volumes. And then, Annette, I have no idea how you guys dyno with ice axes. It just sounds like the worst idea possible.
And the first time, it's like so hard to get used to it because, you know, you have like sharp things on your foot and sharp things in your hands. And you still have to do this dynamic move. But when you get used to it, it's funny, it's great. You're just like flying with the axes in your hands, and it's great.
If you say so.
I love jumps.
I'd be on my way to the hospital. Hello, by the way, to Yannick Glattard, who's watching from El Chalten in Patagonia. I know you wish you'd be here, mate, but lovely to hear from you. Right, Javier gets himself set. Here is the jump. Takes
He's
a
getting
deep
ready for
breath.
it. Oh, he got it.
I didn't realise it was a jump to that hook.
Yeah. And it's so hard to like get your tool into it because it's swinging, you know, so...
That is absolutely... If you're watching this from an IFSC background, just understand how bonkers this move is. He's jumping to a metal hook holding deadly weapons. I'm just saying, it's outrageous. But he might have got himself a bit twisted up. Yeah, that
was incredible.
It was a good commitment from him, wasn't it? Right, now he has
another Korean hold.
to come. I'm just being told, by the way, but the people sponsoring the quick draws, Maurice Lacroix, also a fantastic watch brand. They're giving away a watch on the podium. So not only is there glory to play for here, there's an awesome prize at the end of it. I'm very, very jealous, to be honest. Right, Javier got through that section. Now, this is a new feature.
It is. And it's kind of hanging roof. I'm so excited to see it because it's for the first time here in Saas-Fee.
It's such a thin feature as well.
It is.
It looks like one of those ice. I've forgotten the name of it now. You know when the ice forms into very thin bands of.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what on earth that's called, but one of those.
I don't know the name of it. I know what you mean.
Okay, your soft shop does.
And for them, it must be so hard because you are not allowed, obviously, to grab the ends of this roof.
Yeah, suddenly your world narrows down in front of you.
Yeah.
Well, he's having a bit of trouble here with this.
They cannot hook or anything.
You can see the rope there, just a bit of drag around that box where the 8
The drag of the rope is huge here.
Oh, man.
You are going up and down.
Yeah, that might cause him some difficulty. I'm hoping that rope's going to unflick itself. But right now, he's making his way around the side of this really thin... A pinnacle, that's the word I was trying to remember. Ice pinnacle, there we go. And also, keep an eye on the clock. Less than a minute to go. It's gone quickly for Javier.
But he's doing pretty great, though.
Yeah, he's up there. And you can check his progress, by the way, on the left of your screen. That's the leader bar. Right, shaking out.
Yeah, he's climbing fast.
Yes, this is a good performance. I mean, at this point, I guess you've got nothing to lose. You didn't know you'd be this far.
He just needs to try and touch another hole. He's still on.
How did he save that?
He's still on.
He's kind of half committing to this.
Still 24 seconds.
Oh, it's all goes again. This is the third time. Unreal from Javier. Surely this time.
Almost got it. He's really fighting to at least have this one more hole. He got it. Yes.
Look at that shout as well as he locked off that axe. It's incredible, but finally he falls.
He's so happy he got it.
That is awesome to see. What a first run from Javier.
That was a great fight.
We've got a question, Anessa, you can answer this, from Matthew Skolnick, who's saying, are the volumes all wood or are some fiberglass? I think he's talking about the big volumes.
It really depends on the venue and on the wall. Most of them are from wood because we are kicking into them, so it's better to have wooden ones.
There we go. Keep sending your questions, everyone. Well, what a run from Javier. He holds his heart, and that is a big moment for that man, representing Spain.
Happy. And also so tired, the route is like super long and super bumpy, and you really need to climb super, super fast.
Yeah, there was a delay during the qualifying round because they were making the athletes untie their own knots, and no one could. So it was, that's how pumped they are. Let's just see this dyno again. Insane moment. Set himself, took a breath, jumping towards that loop. Well, I didn't actually realise that's where he was going to. Hooks it.
It's not like if he was jumping into a huge hole. It's swinging and it's so hard to get your tool in.
And then this was the other swing.
Yeah, this was the huge fight.
Yeah, that right axe was good. I mean, he had that in a solid position.
It was probably some good hold.
And then this was him pushing himself once more towards it.
Yeah, he got it.
That right axe popped as well.
Yeah, and the important part is that he released, or like the second ice axe popped out of the hole, because then now he got the full point for the hold.
Yeah, that is a very good point. You have to release that bottom axe from the hold.
So actually it really helped him that it popped.
Okay, next athlete out, Lorena Beck. Yeah, she's out and about on the wall. Good to see her climbing.
And she is a gold medalist from yesterday from speed.
Well, I didn't know whether to bring this up because, I mean, technically...
Of course, she was so fast.
I mean, you can hate her if you want. It's okay.
No, not at all. She's one of the youngest climbers here. I'm not sure if she is not the really youngest one. And she's doing great in both lead and speed.
Yeah, she's just 18, so incredible performance from her. I do joke, of course. I do support her, don't worry. All right, well, Lorena Beck, can she make it 2 out of 2? She'd love to get some another gold medal here in Saas-Fee. And a fast start up the ice, as we'd expect from a speed climber as well.
But it's so much different to climb fast with your fifis on ice or with your comp tools, because the ice acts really different with your comp tools.
Absolutely, it's different styles. And by the way, you can go back and watch all of the things we're talking about for free on the UIA YouTube channel. Right, she's back into the ice, gets the hooks, swaps these picks around. That young man there in the...
She made his transition.
Yeah, she's back onto the pass. Yeah, the man in young boy in green couldn't believe that he was on camera there at the top left. It was awesome. Right,
He's still in up.
yeah, exactly, and we can see, look at that, so many people watching this. And now, using the hands or trying to, that is quite a risky strategy.
It is, but sometimes it's like really helpful because some of the holes are easier to actually get with your hand than with your tool.
Yeah, and we see...
And this is the point when...
where Junko fell, yeah, Junke, sorry.
If she manages to get next hole, she will get a high point so far.
Well, she locks in the fig four. This
figure
is where
four
she
as well,
fell.
yeah. It's the exact move. It's
two,
so hard to get into the underclaying here.
Yeah, it's a long way, isn't
It's
it?
a long way. On a really bad hold.
Alright, hooks it under and another slip.
No.
Wow, again, and caught the axe on the quick draw.
Yeah, yeah.
That's some scary stuff. Head in her hands there.
It's going to be one of the cracks moves, probably.
I think so. I saw a big flash there. Is there a pyrotechnics machine here in Saas-Fee? I swear I saw some fire there. But anyway, Lorena Beck, awesome from her, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to match that
She looks
gold medal.
pretty disappointed, but
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll wait
yeah,
for the
she's
scores.
still smiling.
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's done so well this weekend already. This will just be
She did.
icing on the cake for her. Oh, she unties her knots, and we'll see a replay of what happened in a sec. Good to see the young athlete from Liechtenstein smiling, but let's find out what happened. Right, she had the fig four locked
She
in.
had a figure four. And then her tool switched to the side a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to see.
Yeah, and then it just popped out.
Oh, and then caught that axe, which is, yeah, real nasty, but she held on to it. Okay, so the women's route, two low falls so far.
It's going to be hard to even get to the roof.
It is, and that roof is enormous above them. Okay, Patrick. Now, Patrick climbed first in the semi-finals, made the route look really quite easy, and then almost everyone else fell off.
Yeah.
It was a great performance from him. Hello, chat, by the way. Keep those comments and questions coming. Give me a thumbs up or a smiley face emoji if you can, just to let me know that you are watching. I'm going to send my own one right now. What I'm going to choose, that one. There we go. So do say hello on the chats if you're around. And talking about emojis, UIAA Ice Climbing Instagram, bottom left of your screen. Do follow along with that. We have photographers festooned around this arena, taking wonderful shots, so you can go and check it out. Now, Patrick, knocking off some ice there.
Yeah, because obviously we don't want to have ice under our crampons.
Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because so many people are like, hang on a sec, this is ice climbing without ice. So let's explain that for a sec.
Well, it's called ice climbing, but as you can see, there is not in reality much of the ice, at least during lead comps. On speed, it's different because speed wall is completely out of ice. But lead, we are climbing on plywood, on wooden walls, and there are some icy parts, I would say, but sometimes it just like starts like here in Saas-Fee, and sometimes it's, for example, hanging ice barrels, but the wall, it's not from ice, like the whole wall, because it will be so easy for lead comp.
There we go. We're trying to keep the consistency the same for each athlete.
Yes.
That's the theory behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Patrick, and remember, Patrick is Swiss, so expect this crowd to go absolutely nuts as it goes higher.
Yeah, of course.
But we know what's awaiting him. Two big jumpy moves and a thin bit of wall ahead, so he's got a lot of work to do. Makes that long clip, looking a little bit more settled than Hapmir did.
Yeah. He's climbing super fast. He's not shaking at all.
Yeah, time is such a factor in these competitions.
But it's also, you know, it's his home wall. So it's always like, on one side it's easier because you know the wall, you know the structure, you know most of the holds. But also the pressure is high if you are climbing before your home crowd.
Absolutely, they're under a lot of stress right now. So fingers crossed for Patrick. But he's making it look good so far. Nice.
He's making it look so easy.
Yeah, it's calm, isn't it? But it is the easy bit, to be fair, this first section of the wall, so the difficulties are to come.
Yeah.
Those are the athletes you can see down on the bottom right. They are watching up. And Chief Route Setter there in the middle with the red, black diamond helmet on. He is nervously watching his creation being tested.
It's always so hard for the route setter as well.
Yeah, it is. It's a stressful job, that one. Okay, well, the crowd know what's about to come, as do you at home. It's almost dyno time. He just needs to transition.
We're almost here.
Now I know what's coming. I'm more nervous than before. I really am. I've got classic sweaty tip fingers here in the commentary box. Okay, so Patrick making his way up.
Yeah, checking the hold.
Long reach up towards that long quick draw. 1 to go before he makes this jump. And I just want to tell you, Netta is leaning forward in her seat right now. As close to the screen as possible. So here we go.
I'm so nervous for him.
Oh yeah, let's try to calm ourselves down here. So he makes that clip, drops back down for a little shake before committing to this sequence. He can see that hoop ahead of him. Makes the match.
Moving his legs.
Here we go.
And doing the jump. Yeah, he got it.
That's
nice.
Awesome. And he's psyched on it as well.
He is.
Wow, what a moment this is. So, Swiss athletes through the first hurdle. Bit of a rope drag there or something catching.
That was a great job.
Yeah, and that's the hook. Good shot there to show what he's jumping into. Grabs it. So,
I think it's allowed.
Yeah, it should be
it's
allowed.
a hold, so...
Yeah. That's quite a
so
smart
he's kind of skipping the hold.
Yeah, he tried
because he's supposed to go down to this blue Korean hold.
And I don't think that was a route reading error. I think he was just trying something a bit cheeky there.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Yeah, now he looks down and sees the blue hold he should be going for. There it is. But it was a good idea.
It was a great idea, but I think he will go down to the Korean hold. Yeah.
Maybe a bit pumped now. He's trying to get a rest.
No, he's trying to do it again.
Wow. Now, I can't believe it.
Yeah, he's skipping the hold in the final through.
Well, he's trying to. This is going to be...
Yes, but
he
got it. He got it.
That is wild. I wonder if he talked about that with anyone else, whether Jonathan Arthur Brown, his teammate, for example, might have seen that as well.
I think they shared this idea, probably.
There's a route setter down there, just mystified by what's
yeah.
Well, there is Javier, current leader. And now he's on the thin bit of wall right by some of our photographers.
Well, I'm not really sure if it was really faster than going down.
Yeah, that is a very good point. Well, whatever, it was cool to see from Patrick.
It was. It was a brilliant idea. He's trying to do figure 4.
He's locked it
in. Get the hold.
Oh, but the problem is, because it's so thin, you can almost kick your own tools off the wall here. Right, up towards a good hold.
So thin.
And he's approaching that high point.
And it's also moving, as you can see.
Oh, yes, it is.
So if you kick into the wall, you can pretty much get your tool out of the hold.
Again, that box causing huge problems with rope drag. It kind of needs to be unclipped, doesn't it? And you can see someone down there.
Someone is trying to get it out of the box.
Well, there is a setter leaning down to unclip it.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's done, so no more rope drag, we hope. But Patrick on 22 at the moment, according to our score, is nearing the high point. 23 now. The crowd trying to calm themselves down.
And he still gets over a minute.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time. What a men's route this is. Right, reverse grip on the axes.
Yeah.
All right, now makes the low match. Will take a second to shake here. He knows he's got time.
Matching on the tool.
But I forgot the second jump, Annetta. There's another one to come.
Second jump, yeah. Oh!
Interesting. So different hold from where Javier went. Now makes the match, kicks his feet up.
And that's the high point for now.
Yes, it is. And I don't think he can move that rope. You know, he shook his head. 30 seconds, he's got time, but can he drag that rope through to unclip it?
The rope drag is huge.
Yeah, it is. And he's got to make a big transition now as well.
20 seconds.
Up he goes. Tries to catch the axe on the way down, but can't make it. But it is a new high point, 26.
It is. What a nice performance.
Awesome. Well, he will come back down to the ground. Our current leader, as things stand, of course, with a lot of athletes to go.
Oh, showing a heart with his fingers. That's awesome.
We seem to get this question at every broadcast, but how cold is it in the arena? I don't entirely know. It was -1 earlier on today. It's not too cold.
It's not. I remember years when there was like way colder than this year. We all were actually so surprised that it's pretty warm this year. Not if you are hanging around the venue for the whole day, obviously, but yeah, in overall, it's way warmer than it's usually here.
There we go. Hopefully, there we go. -2.
-2. Okay.
Hasn't dropped too much. So hopefully, that's answered the question. We do get this at every broadcast.
Yeah.
Well, Javier congratulates Patrick, the two athletes together. Nice to see. And let's just listen for a sec about their conversation, if we can hear it. Yeah, we do like to just listen in and see what they're talking about. It's kind of, it's maybe spying, but I don't care. I love
Just
that moment.
a little spying. It's okay.
Well, this was the jump on the launch. Caught that hook well.
It was amazing. And then the skip of the hold.
That was wild. And look at the celebration. He nearly lost his foot when he was doing that. So he skipped the hold lower, set himself up for the second jump. And interesting, he went for the other hold than Javier.
Yeah,
I wonder which one is better. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, probably this one, but it's like a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we have Shin.
Yeah, Shin is going up now. She is our current World Cup leader. Will want to cement herself at the top. And so fast through that bottom ice.
She is so fast because she needs to be fast in the finals if she wants to get gold medal again.
Our commentary box is just behind that plastic curtain. I can hear her kicking into the wall next to us. It's so atmospheric.
I can hear it as well.
It's crazy, isn't it? Right, well, she's getting ready here.
It's also so stressful because if you are moving fast, obviously there is a bigger chance for you to make mistakes. So it's a huge pressure for her.
Well, she's solidly kicking into this wall, onto the ice now, makes the match. So quick from Wushin Sin. All right, up she goes again. Just the edge of the axe on that next hold. I am nervous about this next moment. Two women out
Me too.
And do remember, these athletes don't get to see each other climb. So they're in the isolation. They'll know they fell early.
She took it from different part of the hold. This is the crux move and pretty much the high point for now. This is smart. Yeah, she's using her hand.
Yeah, no fig four needed for her.
No figure four, yeah.
But this metal hold she's on spat off so many of the men earlier on. It's a horrible hold.
Yeah. But she has so many experience, you know.
Yeah, that is true. She's many gold medals to her name. All right, hooks in, and we've got a new high point. It's on 10, which is crazy to think.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a low high point.
I think we can definitely expect her to put a show on and to be even in the roof of the wall.
Agreed. So here we go, leaning backwards, committing to that reverse grip. She goes over to the right, and now we'll start a little bit of a traverse onto another section of wall. Left to right here. High with the feet.
Yes.
Oh, lost the axe.
That was close.
Really was. Well, she's in now, makes the match, and has just slowed down slightly, which is probably good.
Definitely makes you slow down.
There's a few of our athletes getting hustled backwards away from the danger zone, I think. There is Rob Adey, one of our UIAA organisers, on screen. Okay, so Shin has just calmed down, just slowed down a little bit. She knows she's in a good position.
Another undercling.
Yeah, floating Stein as well.
Oh.
And I love the LEDs. That's a new feature this year of the Saas-Fee Walk.
Yes.
They did get kicked to pieces during the speed round, but they're certainly pretty cool. All right, so she's on a hanging barrel. Now this, again, another crux for the women this section.
Yes. It's swinging and everything, so...
And that's all she's holding on to.
She's so fast.
She really is. Got plenty of time. 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes.
Almost 4 minutes. And she reached the 6th quick draw. And now she's thinking if... Oh, yeah, figure 4.
So for the first time, she busts in a figure 4 here. Oh, just...
Oh, that's a very long move.
Yeah, absolute limit. Has hooked it, but she's not got a lot of pick on that.
And she also can't really see if she is on the hold or not.
Yeah, good point.
It's
really
super
blind.
stressful.
Well, I think she's okay now. She's certainly committed enough to clip off it.
That's the part of the ice climbing or dry tooling. You just really need to trust your tools instead of your hands. With hands, you can always feel if you are holding the hold or not. It's not that way with tools.
Yeah, it's what makes these comps so brilliant. You never know. Crossing the axes.
She's crossing it and making the next move.
She's not far off here, getting into the roof, but losing her feet now, kicking into the wall.
Yeah.
And that black volume is a bit slippery.
It is. It looks like that.
Yeah, you can see it's sort of shining there in the lights, and that's what the setters told me. Another big move behind ahead, real 3D climbing here.
And now we are getting into the roof.
Oh, big swing, hanging head first. Meters across, 26 meters tall, this wall.
In those swings, it's very hard to release the tool out of the wall.
Oh, she's got through that transition move. Now she's almost on the steepest part. Horizontal, almost.
Yeah.
Makes these wraps and a hook. Steinpull above her head, pressing the axe in. And it's hard just to understand the scale of this. She's about 15 meters up, upside down, holding on to axes that are sharper than razors.
Yes.
It's so full on.
Yeah.
And the crowd getting behind her.
The crowd is going wild.
She's got so much time as well.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, 2 minutes. Oh, but
2 minutes to go, and
yeah, plenty of time.
she's almost out of the roof. Whoa. Okay, she decided to swing her legs to the other side.
Look at the movement on that box, though, and your legs just rocking back
Again,
and forth.
you can't really push the box because it's swinging, so it will actually make you further from the wall.
Right, for the first time, Wushin hesitates here a little bit. Gets in the fig four in order to get this clip.
Again.
And it's there. Come on, get it in. Now it is it?
No,
still not.
she didn't get a clip.
Still not.
No.
So, now she's experienced enough to just know that she can reset here.
She can reset here and clip a little bit later.
Puts the drawer against her leg in order to steady
She
it.
still has over a minute.
That was smart from Wushin Sim.
Yeah, that was very smart, and you can see the experience here.
Okay, she's close to the top. Plenty of time to do it. Now, to get a top, to explain, she needs to clip the final quick draw and match both holds
tools,
on the top hold.
Yeah, she's almost on the top.
There is the top indicated by that sign. Photographer waiting. One axe on.
Yeah.
Oh, the wild swing. Nearly lost it. Needs to make the clip and then match. This could be a top. It should be a top.
Yeah.
And it's going to be.
It's the first top of the evening.
Top
Wow,
for
she's
Shin.
so happy, obviously.
That was a crazy run.
Yeah, it was an amazing climb.
There is fire.
Yeah,
I told you there was fire.
Yeah,
I thought I was going
fire.
mad. Now, let's just put something in context here, because she qualified fairly low down this order.
Yes.
Therefore, if other athletes get a top, countback means that she will be knocked off that top spot. So,
In the case that more athletes are going to top, time will decide.
time would. Okay, so that speed then very important.
Yeah.
Well, this was the crux with the spat off two climbers. She did it with a hand and then a big high Steinpull, which was awesome. And then this section, so 3D, so different.
It was.
Swinging around, kicking in the wall. And she's getting so much support as well from our YouTube team who's there. I just want to again shout out Yannick Glattard, who is literally in Patagonia trying to climb big mountains and yet tuning into Saas-Fee. So thank you, Yannick. And then this was this transition, upside down, shaking out.
Shaking hand and
so much strength. And this clip did cause her problems. The only time really she had difficulties in the scoot.
But then the move to the next hold, clipping later, was so smart.
And then
she nearly lost it here.
I wonder what that was, because it's a pretty good hold, that last one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Usually the top hold is really good.
So a bit of a wild moment. Okay, well, we move on to her teammate, Youngyeon Lee, who's currently at the top of the standings. He's got headphones in, trying to stay in his own world for as long as possible. Makes the match. He's a cool customer, this man.
He is.
Everyone is commenting on YouTube saying congratulations to her. Awesome. Oh, wow. Well, this is an exciting final so far. Not even halfway through it. And if you've missed the beginning, well, you've missed some great action. I'm here with Aneta. My name is Matt Groom in the commentary box, and we are watching the men and women's final in Saas-Fee, second World Cup of the year. And our current overall winner is on the wall and climbing speedily again.
Yeah. Again, he's super fast on the beginning.
I think the athletes would have read this and know that this is the place to start going quick. It's not too hard.
And then they usually slow down a little bit.
Gentleman in the white coat now needs to stop eating chips and look upwards. I mean, you are missing some quality climbing here, my friend. What are you doing? All right, up towards the stone holds.
Yeah, he's just flying through the roof.
Yeah, he is definitely flying. Hopefully he won't be flying back down to the ground. Needs to keep things together for that jump, which is coming.
I'm so excited for this jump again.
All right, well, he's got to get there first.
Patrick is watching carefully.
Yeah, Patrick on the Red Bull hot seat.
Yeah.
All right, so up he goes towards the jump. That's Maurice Lacroix jump, I'm going to call it from now on, after our title sponsor here makes his way onto the volume.
And almost the jump.
Yeah, here we go. Well,
making the clip.
Oh, yeah, fiddling it in.
He's definitely losing a lot of energy here trying to clip.
It may not be the hardest jump in the world, this, but it is spectacular, and that's what we want to see. So he's getting himself set. Shaking out that right hand. He'll swap his tool to the left, almost ready to go here. Here we go, everyone. Hold your breath a little bit. He starts this moment, eyeing up that swing, that jump, that hoop. Sets himself. Here we go.
And he got it, yeah.
Brilliant move, easily in. Axe fully hooked into it.
I'm wondering if he's going to do the same thing as Patrick, which means skipping the hold.
Yeah, true. Let's see who's read it like that. You've got to be careful here. And he has. I mean, that's quite a realistic. Every time I've gone ice climb, I've got an axe jammed at some point, so I think that's realistic. Now he's going to go traditional.
No, he's going traditional way.
I can't wait to see if the other Swiss athlete does this later.
He tried it with figure 4. Now he put his legs back on the wall.
Okay, hanging with straight arms. We'll try to get rid of some of this pump. We'll have a side pull, Stein pull. Gets himself set around the corner, hooks. And there is our crowd and setters talking through all the scenarios. All right, well, there's one of our setters trying to get rid of this. Trying to get out of the way as well. Slightly, not the greatest of timing there.
Get the undercling now.
Yeah, he's in that box moving around.
Yeah, it's so hard to release the hold. He'll probably try to keep the hold on the box, yeah.
Okay, he's on the thin section now. That blue, a new feature here in Saas-Fee.
Moving roof.
Yes, the moving roof. How horrendous. Well, come on, Mr. Setter, get that rope unclipped nice and quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know who to watch here, the setter or the climber. All right, well, let's stick with the climber. He got himself tangled.
Yeah. I think his crampon got stuck into the quick draw.
He's struggling with his clip as well.
Yeah.
Gets it in now, that's good. And he won't be worrying about that rope stuff. He'll know someone will be sorting it out. Wraps the axe around the hold. Drops the feet back down. Remember, 26 is our current high point. He's on 22.
And he's still got almost 2 minutes.
Yeah, good point. Plenty of time. All right, round the corner. But he can't see it.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I'm not really sure if you can really see if you are in the hold or not.
Well, he's not really checking it out, so I think he feels like it's solid.
Yeah. It's all of the experience, you know, you can feel it most of the time.
Yeah, that watch brand I was talking about, Maurice Lacroix, down bottom left. If you want to check them out, go and look at some beautiful watches if you haven't already. Yungan Lee here making his way to the top of the pinnacle.
Making it from figure 4.
All right.
Oh, yeah, and he is using the same hold as Patrick did.
Making it look pretty easy, but he needs to get his feet engaged now. Shaking out. High match on the top hold of his axe. Trying to get something back into those arms. That right foot stuck a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, he's got the
the
roof
next
to come.
move. Now he used the hold.
I always find it horrendous. Stone, I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Metal just terrifies me when I look at it. But he's committed to it. I'm struggling with this. It's an awkward move.
All of them, like Patrick was struggling here, and he got it. He got it. He just needs to release the tool, yeah.
All right, so he's back onto the pinnacle.
Yeah, and now he's trying to get it really the right way.
Yeah, that rope drag problem seems to have alleviated itself, which is good. And now another big jump.
Yeah, yeah, he got it again.
Okay, fig four again, wraps himself around, but he has been timed out. Now, the clock sometimes is a little bit of a difference between our clock and the actual
now
clock.
they called him. Yeah,
there we go.
He's timed out, but you know, it's still a high point, so.
Yeah, younger Leah, 28 is our new provisional
still a high
leader.
point.
Wow, Annette, I'm exhausted already. and we're only halfway through this. This is a dramatic final.
It is. It's so dramatic. The routes are amazing.
Hopefully enjoying it back at home. Let us know, what is the performance of the night so far, in your opinion? Do comment and let us know. We're watching some highlights here. This was the swing.
Yeah.
Managed to get
The swing is huge. The swing is huge.
kicked into the box. This is this awkward transition, and made more awkward because both items are moving.
Yeah, yeah. Both of them are moving, and also it's so hard as the move is so long to get your tool on the hold the right way immediately on first try.
Always what blows my mind is that the high fig four like that, because me being me, I would definitely kick myself in the face with the crampon. But like, it must be a weird feeling when you're bringing that crampon up near your head.
I would lie if I said that it didn't happen to me when I started. It did. It needs some practice. Or maybe, you know, some people are just able to do it immediately. I wasn't like that.
Right.
So I had scars on basically all my hands and on my face and everywhere from figure fours.
Oh,
on like
I was joking. I didn't know that was an actual thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm doubly
Maybe it's
terrified.
only me. I don't know.
Let us know. Has anyone else ever kicked themselves in the head with a crampon? I feel like it's a unique thing to pro ice climbers here. Okay, right. So let's swap around over to women. Haruko. Now we were talking about her a lot.
Haruko. She is so strong. And she is also, you know, one of the shortest climbers. So it's definitely a pretty big disadvantage for her. Yet she is making everything seem so smooth. And she's, again, one of the climbers which just looks like a dancer on a wall.
Yeah, she's got
so you
that
can see
flow.
she's so fast. She has this flow.
All right, well, she transitions off the ice. A little bit slower than Shin was, but Shin was just speeding through.
Because she knew she needs to top in like very, very fast time if she wants to get gold medal.
Yeah, she definitely does. That lady has a lot. Okay. Well, she's into some good hooks here.
Almost on the ice transition.
There it is. There's our young man in green waving. Hello, sir. And I can't wait to see whether she's going to use her hand or use the fig four.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm wondering.
The fig four's failed
She's
twice.
using a lot of figure fours because, as I already said, she is shorter than some of the other climbers, and it helps her a lot.
Well, that's
But the key might be to hang the hold instead of taking it from the top, as the two previous athletes.
Well, she's a move away from that section.
Yeah, she's
now.
almost there. Oh, she's taking it from the top too.
Yeah, it's not a bad hole, but
it's not, but it's slippery, you know. So
yeah,
she's definitely thinking of using her hand.
I don't know how Shin made the swap. Well, she goes for the fig
Figure
four.
four, yeah.
Okay, risky
I would
then.
expect that from Haruko. But she's still checking the hold carefully.
Now you can see the issue that as she goes up, that pick will raise, and that's why it might ping off.
Yeah, I think she's trying to get off the figure four. Yeah.
So she reverses things now.
She noticed it's.
This is why the athletes sharpen their axes so much. You want just the best. And what is she doing here? Okay. Oh, wow. I haven't seen that.
That was so smart.
She's hooking
I
with
did
the other
not see that coming.
Me neither. That is brilliant.
Wow.
Oh, it looks down at that
That's
hand.
nerve-wracking. Come on, Haruka.
And now she's going to reverse back down
Come
again.
back up, Haruka.
Oh. I have never seen that in a
Wow.
competition using the end.
Well, there are some halts. Most of these halts are metal halts, which we try to use with handles instead of like the pick. But I have never seen anyone doing that with stone halt.
Oh, she's tried
She's
to.
almost there.
That stein needs to be moved
Yeah.
to the left, though.
Yeah.
And now it is. Then.
Yeah, she is in. Whoa.
Cheeks of the axe
Such a
pressing
great
against the
job.
wall.
It took her a lot of time, but still, she passed this crux move.
Yeah, she literally tried everything
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that moment. But the hand worked eventually. Okay, she's through that section, but as you said, she was slow through there.
And using the handle, it really helped her to be able to get it with her hand. She wouldn't be able to do that probably with the pick on.
Okay, above her
And
head
now
now.
she's
at the
again
side pull.
climbing way faster.
Yeah, starting to pick
Struggling with the rope now a little bit. Yeah.
it up. Okay, she needs to move over to the right now and then back onto the left wall. 3D bit coming, but she's a lot slower. Time is going to be important here. Reaches up, tries to find a wrap, changes
She
it.
also must be like super tired from all the traveling because she is doing all the stages. All the stages of World Cup, all the stages of Continental Cups. That's a lot of traveling since November.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot going on here. All right, so she's matching that axe. Needs to go all the way left now towards that hanging block. Kicks the feet in. 14 at the moment. Shin way out in front with that top.
Still has almost 3 minutes.
A lot of people on the
Shaking
chat.
her hand.
Yeah, people on the chat loving that reverse hook she
Oh
did.
yeah.
And another big move into the block.
Nice.
So she's about halfway, which is crazy because I think she's put me through at least a route's worth of heart attack here after that. 16 now. And a big move to come. And you were saying that height might start to be problematic.
Yeah, but she's so strong, you know, so she didn't struggle much in this move.
Okay, reaches up, makes that next clip. That left axe looks good. Looks above her head. There's a lot of wall to go here and just 2 minutes to climb it. So another big move. Locks
Yes.
are so strong to lock off
Another
that
long
left arm.
reach, yeah. Now she might try figure 4 again, but it's really sketchy hold.
Yeah, it is, but apparently she's a legend on sketchy holds. Has no
Yeah.
issue doing it, as we saw earlier. I think she's going to go. Right.
Yeah, that's the hard part. She cannot see if she is in the hold or not.
Yeah, she has to commit to it.
Yeah.
Matches the axe,
Got
though.
it.
She's in now. It doesn't matter. She's going to have to trust that left pick.
Securing herself with second two.
1 minute 18 on the clock. Things are getting tight. That's our current leader on the bottom right of your screen. She looks up, very calm and collected. I don't think I'd
Yes.
be. Right, shaking out her hands now. Okay, things get 3D from now on. She's almost climbing behind
1
herself.
minute to go.
She's going to have to motor. Someone will be screaming up at her, telling her she's
Yes,
got a minute left.
definitely.
Whether they'll be heard in front of this Sasfe crowd, I don't know.
Yeah,
because,
the crowd is so loud, so is the music.
there's a party atmosphere. Makes a move up,
Oh.
hit, misses it. Not as accurate
Another
that
figure
time.
4. Oh,
Fig 9 now.
yes,
She's so technical with her climbing.
she is. Yes,
I don't think there's enough room to make this match.
Sina, she used this hold with pick facing the other side. I think Haruko just tried to secure her that way too.
She
Yeah.
needs to change something. Either get the feet up or just really lock that
Yeah,
right
yeah.
hand. It's a big move.
Oh.
No, 13 seconds to go. She falls. I think she
Yeah.
got pumped out there.
She did, but it was a great performance.
Well, that's halfway through for the women, which Shin is leading the way for the women with that top in a quick time. That is going to be hard to beat. And now we're about to move on to the men's side of things. But first of all, we'll see some highlights. And that was a gutsy performance there from her. Really battled all the way. And that reverse
and using
hook.
the handle, wow, it was one of the best moments in the final so far.
So cool. I guess athletes going to watch this now and build extra hooks onto the bottom of their tool. I should say at this point, there's a lot of talk about this, which is that the regulations for ice tools are fairly loose. You have to fit them into a box.
Yes.
But apart from that, you can kind of modify them.
Yes.
Up to you.
Yeah,
So
you can modify them. So
yeah,
lots of the athletes are making their own picks or even tools. It's really up to you.
Yeah, so the hook that she used on the bottom, you can do that. It's part of her tool. And if some others are missing it, well, that's kind of their choice.
Well, as I already said, there used to be some iron holds which were easier to take with your handle instead of your pick. But I have never seen anybody doing that on a stone hold, like never.
Pretty cool here in Saas Fee, eh? Saas Fee always gives us talking points.
Oh, yeah.
Which I do like.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was her highlights. Came down, having a look up. A good climb, and now a bit of a legend. One of two brothers in this final, Tristan Ladevant. And I talked about this in the semi-final, but both the Ladevant brothers deciding this year to kind of take things easy. They did compete in Chambéry, where Luna won.
Yeah, and Tristan was second?
Yes, something like that, yeah. So
they're just making, easy season.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, they told me they had maybe 7 training sessions, but they do climb an awful lot around that as
they
well.
are so strong, and again, they have plenty of experiences too.
And Tristan always does this, takes this deep breath.
Yes, trying to calm himself.
I think I need to do that as well. Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath. Here we go. Okay, I'm ready. So,
here we go.
Tristan is underway. Nice and easy through the bottom of the wall, as we know. This is a man who could definitely make his way onto the podium. Big shout out to Ross Cooper on the live chat as well, our graphics man, and a lot of people are saying how good the graphics are, and I would agree. Thank you very much to the team behind the scenes. So Tristan, couple of draws in now.
Again, very smooth and very fast climbing in the beginning of the route.
Yeah, it's flowy down low. You just don't want to get over grip. And talk to me about over gripping, because that is the thing, isn't it? If you hold on too tight.
Yeah, of course, especially if you are starting with ice climbing or dry tooling, comp dry tooling. If you try to over grip your tool, which is basically what you are going to do, especially in the beginnings, in situations as comps definitely are, you are going to lose a lot of energy. And you are going to get really pumped.
Yeah, absolutely.
But again, you don't want to lose your tool, because then it's just it.
It's a fine line,
the end of the attempt for you.
Yeah, you got to sort of hold on enough, but not too much to get over pumped.
Yes.
Quick question from David, who's asking about appeals. Yes, the athletes can appeal in the same way as you do in IFSC. That's coaches or athletes can appeal for various things that they want, just to answer your question. Okay, it's jump time, and I'm less nervous of this jump now, but it's still a moment.
Me too, but it's still a great moment.
All right, so he's getting going here. Makes that high clip, and that's a good position, kind of almost sitting on his own heels.
Yes. Bit of a resting point before the jump.
The Maurice Lacroix Dino, as it's now being called, and I totally agree with that. So he's coming up to this now. Makes the clip. Flicks that rope around. Very calm.
Yeah. Very calm and very confident. Checking the hold.
So here we go. Make sure of that left foot. It's more of a drop than a jump, but he needs to get set for it.
He's using the short handle.
Good spot. Yeah, he is.
Oh, he got it even with the short handle.
Oh, you can see the force that goes through his shoulders when he gets that. Powerful stuff from Tristan. And now, will he beat a break this? Can he beat a break? I think he's going low.
Yeah, I think he is. Yes, he's definitely going low.
There we go, committing to the side pull-like move here. But he's got that right axe twisted up. And actually, he did that transition smoother than anyone else.
Yeah.
Really good.
Without basically any resting here.
Yeah, true. He hasn't rested a lot. And he's got plenty of time, 3 minutes 10 on the clock. That's all he's holding on. Look at that, everyone, if you're new to this sport. It's just insane. I will stop saying this at some point.
It's so small.
Blows my mind. Okay, but he's on the thin bit. Our setter is waiting to help unclip the rope and try to minimise that rope drag we've seen. And for the first time, Tristan actually pauses and takes a breath almost.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's still got almost 3 minutes, so get the hold. And he's not in the hold.
Oh, yes, he's above it.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't even spot that.
That's the reason why our picks are so sharp.
But he's having trouble with rope drag too.
Again, this rope drag, it's so annoying.
He's trying to flick it around the box. This is just...
I think it could almost be called an technical. It's like,
I kind of agree with you, but he's so far up the route. He did make the flick, though, around that box. All right, well, he's through that. It's okay. The drag is sorted out.
He got it. He got it now.
And right. Can chill out again through this section. Not too bad, just narrow. Looks down again at that
It's
drag.
still the rope.
Okay, hold around the corner coming up next. Bit blind for him.
He's a bit taller than the other climbers, so for him it seems to be like a bit harder to fit on this thin place, like thin roof.
Good point, yeah. He's kind of almost catching himself.
Yes.
But he's doing well. 23 is his score, aiming for 28. And more time on the clock as well. Minute 24 left. Tries to find some kind of a foot in there. So narrow. You've got to be even more accurate with the kicks. Snatches for the axe. Busting
Figure
a figure
four,
four.
okay.
Which one are we going to go for? Oh, he's going for the metal.
He's going to get the medal one.
Hops his leg up.
Yes.
He's having a
1 minute to go.
He's having a long look at this. Yeah, changes to the rock. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, me too. Just skipping the metal hold.
Forget about the metal. And we saw quite a lot.
Using it maybe now for correction of your tool on the stone hold.
Is he Steinpling that?
Yeah, I think there might be a hole. Or maybe not.
Well, he's
trying to find it.
He's willing it to be there. If it's not.
He's like...
Right, he's ignoring it for now. Yeah, Tristan, forget about
trying to reach the next hold. Yes.
26 is his
20
score.
seconds.
Tristan kicks in again,
Yeah,
makes the transition back.
He needs to get the next hold to get high point.
So 1 away from the high point, 10 seconds to go.
Tristan.
Do remember, the clock might not be exactly accurate, so he might have a couple more seconds. Big move needed here. Gets it, so that should be the high point, and it is.
It is.
All right, so up to the swinging box, holding on, hypes the crowd. He's out of time, of course. He's enjoying it.
Yeah, he's enjoying the show, or like making the show for the crowd.
Well, he's on the top spot at the moment. It's Tristan Ladevant. His brother will come next. It really was a good performance. Dealt with the rope drag well. I could see him getting frustrated.
Yeah. He lost a couple of seconds there.
Well, he'll come back down, take the hot spot position on the hot seat, Red Bull seat. Good work from Tristan Ladevant.
Oh, and it's his teammate Marianne.
Oh yeah, she walks out, so the teammates cross each other. Now, I said earlier on that Marianne had the gold sparkly face glitter on.
Yes.
I'm hoping she's returned to gold sparkly glitter for this round. I'll be so disappointed if not. But Tristan doesn't have it, which is a shame. Let's see
Daddy's smiling.
He is smiling. Let's see some of Tristan's highlights here. So this was down low. That's the jump. Look at the force on that shoulder. Really fell into it. Had to catch himself.
You need to have really strong shoulders for these moves.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, ice climbers have to be some of the strongest comp climbers in the business, for sure. This was the transition. He ignored that silver hold, lost a bit of time on that. That was the swing.
Then the jump or swing.
Yeah, that got him the top
Another
spot.
shoulder move.
Yeah, left shoulder, right shoulder, they'll all be hurting tomorrow. Okay, here is Marion as she pulls onto the ice. Such a good competitor. She was competing last week in Champagny as well.
She got on the podium, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to check that actually. I have got the stats. I just totally got caught up in the action here. So let's watch Marion as she transitions onto the wall from the ice. Yeah, she was third in Champagny,
yes.
so on the podium. But Aneta, this is an event that everyone wants to win, right? But just explain to us why that is. What's special about Saas-Fee?
Saas-Fee is one of the most unique places to compete. There's always a lot of people, but if I say a lot, it's really a lot. It's a huge parking lot, basically. And everyone is here cheering for athletes. I think what makes Saas-Fee special for the spectators, and you know, spectators makes Saas-Fee special for us. It's the fact that the people are so close to the athletes when they're climbing. As you can see, they are just like a few centimeters from them in some places.
You've sold it to me. I want to leave the commentary box now and go join the crowd. It's so exciting out there. All right, well, this is the move, though. How is Marion? She goes straight for the hand.
Yeah, I think so. She used it as a hang.
Oh, this is a full rock climbing move now. 2 hands engaged.
Whoa.
Stands up tall as she can stand. That Steinpool is a nasty metal hold. This one to get as deep as possible.
Need to get it deep.
Sometimes the different picks can make a difference as well to how it feels.
Even different tools.
And that's the live cup standings as they are.
She got a surgery just 2 months ago, I believe. And she's still in the finals of a World Cup.
Yeah, so impressive. She can go, she did forearm surgery. Yeah, so really on her recovery. She was surprised in Champagny to do so well, in fact, because of that.
And she was also in the finals in Korea. It's like...
It's annoying, isn't it, when people are that good?
She is amazing.
She really
is. And she was so happy in Korea. She was like, I can't believe that. She was so happy.
Well, she's climbing quickly at the moment as well. No problems with the lower crux.
Yes.
But she's got some moves to come now.
She's really fast now.
Yeah, she is. Remember that top from
Almost no shaking heads or anything. Taking no rest.
Right, into the undercling. Gets the Steinpool locked in.
Yes, checking if she's really in.
Yeah, this is a floating Steinpool. So the Steinpool is when you press the cheeks, the end of the axe into the wall. This is floating because, as you can see, it's hanging in the air.
Yeah.
And definitely a more physical style of Steinpool.
Yeah, definitely not place for rest.
Right, big move out to the left now. All right, into the boxes. Up she goes towards the wall now. This hold a bit blind from our camera, but it is in there. And now makes the move towards that 6th zone there. You can see the cars go past in the background. I told you it was a car park.
You can see the marks on the holds where the route setters are trying to tell us what's the best place to take the hold. It's not on all the comps, but here, as we are climbing on stone holds, it will be a huge disadvantage for the other athletes from different countries because obviously the Swiss athletes know these holds and the other athletes don't.
Yeah, it's very true. We want to try to make it fair.
Yes.
All right, Marion is on the steepest part of the wall now. It gets steeper and steeper from now on. There is our current leader looking still relaxed down on the hotspot.
She does.
Oh, Marion.
She's trying to get... Okay.
Yeah, didn't find the range the first time. Reset, got it second to move.
She's not in.
No, she's not. So she's going to have to go back down. First time we've seen Marion start to struggle here.
Yeah. It's a hard move, yeah.
That's better now.
It's definitely better.
All right, commits. Moving the hands up the pick shaft. Crosses over the top.
Yes, crosses over, and she's trying to reach the next hold.
Oh, come on,
it's so far! Wow, it definitely took her a lot of energy, this try.
I think she needs to change these feet. Yeah, now she moves them up and busts a figure four in.
Figure four. This hold looks pretty good at first, but most of the athletes just hate this hold because this
the one she's on.
Okay. It's a Korean hold and it's so easy to just slip out of it.
And she's going to a small one up there. Look at that slot. You've got to be so accurate with that pick.
The hole is so small.
But it's costing her time this all the time as well. And remember, it will come down to time if she tops the route. But it's a long way to go with only 1:40 on the clock. Comes back down, resets again. Marion's struggling with this. Crowd is trying to get her up the wall. Cuts loose. Surely her energy is going here. Fire goes in the background. It's all go. Everyone's trying to cheer her up.
She still has over 1 minute. She's plenty of time, but
it's going to be burning her, though, isn't it?
Almost there.
No, not quite.
It's just like a few millimeters. But you gotta be, as you already said, so accurate. So you cannot do a dyno or anything like that.
It's got to be frustrating as well. You just want to get it in there and move on.
Yes, and move on.
Because she's done the move about 4 times, theoretically. Okay, 48 seconds on the clock. She needs
shaking her hand.
She's trying to de-pump here.
Trying it from figure 4 again. Figure 9.
Trying everything.
Yeah.
Surprised she doesn't lay back that volume yet. Fire goes in the background again. Up she goes.
I think she was closer when she was using only her arm without the figure 4.
Yeah, I think you're right. No,
she was more accurate that way.
It's getting counted down here. 15 seconds-ish left.
She can try to be more dynamical. Yeah!
Oh, she's in. Fantastic.
Nice!
Well, I can't believe that.
She got it! Wow!
How did she get the energy back? She's going to get timed out, but I don't care. That was awesome.
Wow! She got it!
Oh, what a fight from Marion. She is being timed out, though. That is it
But
for
she
her.
got it as hard. It was a huge fight, but she made it.
Well, there's the glitter on the face and a bit of a smile.
But she must be so tired right now, like so tired. And maybe she's also a little bit disappointed because she doesn't know how the other climbers did on the route.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow, what a moment. Well, Marion comes down. Second position, though. She's in silver medal at the moment.
Yes.
Enough for the podium.
But she doesn't know for now.
No, she doesn't. Well, and there's a
And
few...
she also knows she lost a lot of time on this spot.
Well, this is an epic comp so far. No early falls, and we're about halfway through now. This was the long stretch up with the right arm locking off on the hold. And then this is the move that caused us so many difficulties. Heading for that little slot above her head to reset. She literally tried everything.
Yeah, she did. And she was so close. Even during the first try, she was so close.
Well, it cost her dear, but watching her fight through was worth it. That's all she's going for. Look at that slot. That's where she missed it.
She was so close.
Hit pretty much everything on it, apart from the stop. Okay, well, this man here has potential to win. Luna Ladevin, and send an emoji on the chat if you can. If you can find the fire emoji, hit the fire emoji, because this man might take the win here tonight. Although he keeps talking himself down, saying how he's not training, how he's not been strong. I think he's been training hard behind the scenes. So let's see what Luna Ladevin can do. He's someone, it's funny, I've looked up to Luna Ladevin for a long time following these competitions, because he's just good at everything.
He is. I talked to him after qualis, and he was like, oh, I broke my pick in the beginning of the qualification route, and he was still able to get so far, and he was able to make it to semifinals without any troubles.
He has a bit of a history with breaking tools.
Yeah,
he's done it a few times. Here,
he didn't break a tool, but a pick.
The pick, yeah.
The pick, and you are trying to get your picks as sharp as possible, and then there is Luna breaking his pick just in the beginning of the route, still being able to climb qualification route on the World Cup with our sharp pick.
Okay, well, he's got a long way to go, though. So his brother, Tristan, is currently in the lead with 28 after that jump. Let's see if Luna can go one better, shall we? He's moving very fast, though. Less than a minute in order to get up to here. Here comes this jump. Now, of all people, I would expect Luna not to drop this jump, which I might have cursed him on. I hope not. Oh, I'm going to have to cross all my fingers now, just in case. Drops that down. It's the Maurice Lacroix Dino, as we're calling it.
Super fast now. No shaking, nothing. Just going for it.
Hasn't stopped, has he? You're right.
Yeah.
Make sure of that left foot.
It's on correct place. The footwork is like so important here. Again, using the shot.
Oh my goodness! I should.
No!
My fingers weren't crossed hard enough. Luna drops the jump. He just missed the hook.
Yeah, he missed the hook. That was what I was saying in the beginning. It's so hard to get into the hook.
Unreal.
But I would never expect Luna to miss the hook.
Me neither.
To miss the jump.
And he is obviously disappointed by that. I feel like this is my fault. I feel like that was me. Oh, Luna. Well, his brother comes over and comforts him, but he won't take much comforting because that is a hard one to swallow. It's funny, I said to the setters, I was like, are you expecting to lose anyone on the jump? And they were like, look, it's easy, but yes, someone will mess it up. And that's what we've just seen. Oh, well.
Oh, no. Still the fire for him to cheer him up a little bit, but...
Wow, well, he goes over to his brother now. Big hugs all round. You got a feel for him. Oh,
they always have this brother moments on the combs.
Let's listen for a sec, French speakers out there. Oh, no, no. Let's go back and see it. Well, watch this. He had the pick very high, as you were saying. Maybe that threw his accuracy off, I don't know, but look, set himself. Launches. Oh no, he was kind of in because the sling, it moved. He had to touch it. Yeah, I don't know how he fell out of the thing because he seemed like he was in it.
Yeah. It definitely moved.
Wow, well, okay, we're going to have to reset our brakes.
Yeah, we've got a wee on the wall.
All right. Oh, that was nearly what's going on? Okay, everyone, athletes, someone send him a memo. Just chill out, okay? We can't handle this. Okay, so Vivi transitions from ice back to wall.
And the crowd is going to go wild again because she's a Swiss athlete. She's incredibly strong. She has got very good season so far. She was super close to the finals in South Korea, but then her tool got stuck in the semifinals, and she missed the finals only because of that, probably, which was obviously really, really sad. She's doing great during this comp.
Yeah, she is 5th in speed, so close to the podium.
Yes.
Into these first few holes, nice and steady. It's funny, you can feel the atmosphere's changed here in the arena after Luna's fall. I think everyone a bit shocked by that moment.
Everyone is in shock, and everyone knows that even the best climbers... Oh, she's trying to clip from here. Nice. And now the people know that even the best athletes can do a mistake.
Yeah, you're right. I think that is it.
It's the part of ice climbing. Nice.
Yeah,
she passed it without any problems, just using her hand.
Yeah, commits to it.
That's nice work, Vivi.
Great move from her. Okay, so she's through the early crux and fast time as well.
Yes, that's great.
Jan Havel is saying people must be getting great pics. They are, and you can check those pictures out on the UIAA Instagram. So go and check that out if you haven't already.
She told me earlier this season in Brno. Oh, that was a big swing.
She barndoored herself off that, but managed to save herself.
She told me earlier this season in Brno that Saas-Fee is always one of the best comps for her because, you know, it's a home crowd, but also one of the hardest comps because it's such a huge pressure on her and obviously on all the other Swiss athletes.
Yeah, the Swiss team are behind her.
She's doing great so far.
Okay, so nice and smooth from Vivi at the moment.
Yes. The floater. Oh, she's going to Stein it.
Yeah, full Stein in that.
Yeah, she can rest a little bit.
So interesting, the difference in that move. I think she's going to have to float it as she moves upwards.
Yes, definitely.
Crowd deafening out there in the stadium now. She's leaning backwards, but this is a hard move up
It is. It's a long move. Yeah.
onto the box. Up into third. She's on the podium as things stand. Making sure of every move, apart from that barn door, no mistakes.
No mistakes.
And the barn door wasn't really a mistake, it's just life in ice climbing, I think.
Yeah, she knows exactly what to do.
Yeah,
She has so much experience.
All right, all eyes trained on Vivi. Spotlight framing her on the wall.
Everyone's pushing her up. Figure 4. That's the first long move.
Yeah, hooks her
She's
up.
not using it as a hang. She's trying to get it from the top of the hold.
Now, we kept talking about how this was a blind hold, and I think it's the first time someone's shown us how hard it is.
Yeah, it's a metal hold with small, tiny hole inside, and everyone else so far tried to use it as a hook. Vivi is trying to find the hole.
Yeah, maybe.
Everyone is cheering for her.
Maybe she wants to wrap it on that hold. Or
Yeah.
do you think it would slide off?
Well, she's trying to find a hole.
That looks
It is possible, but it will take her a lot of energy, a lot of time.
does wrap it
She's
now.
trying to hang it now, but the pig is facing the other side, and it was during other athletes' attempts.
Yeah, it's not 100% here, so this is a nervy
and
move.
it's a long move here.
Actually-
Maybe she can find a hole now. No, it's
Ooh,
using it as undercling. Wow! That was a very smart move from Vivi.
Looks better on the undercling now, doesn't she?
Yes.
Makes the clip easy.
Nice, and also making the next move way easier. Oh, it's moving. Oh no!
What happened there? Fired off.
That's what I said before about this hold. It's so easy to get out of this hold. It's so easy to slip.
By the way, Annette, you're getting lots of love on commentary. Tracy Edwards saying, loving Annette's insightful, excitable commentary.
Thank you so much.
Well, Vivi comes back down to the ground. 20 will put her on the provisional podium in bronze at the moment. 2 athletes to go for the women, 3 to go for the men. So things hotting up here in Saasveld. And there we go. That's Annette's Instagram on screen. So if you're enjoying it as well,
Thank you so much.
give her a follow and you'll find that she's an interesting person, the lady next to me. Tasmanian Devils, that's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Go and follow her. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Classy Devils.
All right, well, Vivi gets it done. Now she gets a smile on her face, says thank you to the B-layer. That was nice to see. And let's watch some of her moments. That was the barn door.
Yeah.
It's actually
What a nice save from Vivi.
yeah, it was actually a bigger save than I thought. She was almost gone.
Yes.
And then this was the swinging around on that hard-to-reach hold, which she eventually worked out and got. And then this is where I went. Let's watch this carefully. You said it was moving, and it did just ping
Yeah,
off.
it was moving, and
I love that
Yeah, it
hand
was off.
gesture. She's just kind of like, what?
what? Yeah, she's always so sweet, always like that.
All right.
Love her personality.
Yeah, well, Virgil is out, and this man is a beast of a man. I interviewed him earlier, and he sort of towered over me. He's strong, he's bouldery in his
Yes.
style, and full physicality expected here.
It's always climbing so fast.
Let's see what he can do now. So he'll cruise through the bottom, we hope. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I've already cursed Luna. What am I doing? Okay, we're expecting him to cruise through the bottom.
We do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get sued by the French team at this rate. Okay. So
I feel the crowd is still in a bit of shock because, it was also Vivi slipping out of the hold, so 2 person in a row.
You see, I quite like it when this happens, and let me explain why. Because everyone gets used to a dyno. They think, oh, it's easy. And now we're all terrified again. So it resets ourselves.
Yeah.
That's my commentator theory anyway. Well, it's coming in a bit. He's got some climbing to do first of all, though. And he's making sure of these holds. On the rock, nice and careful. Good work with the feet.
Nice
kicking in.
work, yes. Checking the hold, moving again.
Yeah, these athletes sharpen their picks and crampons between the rounds. They're literally razor sharp, these things, and this is why. 'Cause you've got to kick into wood. This is fast.
Yeah. Still almost 5 minutes to go.
Well, on the clock.
Yes.
Okay, Maurice Liquidino coming up, though. Got to make the 2 quick clips first. Now, we know what happened to Luna Latavan, one of the best in the world.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. I'm just like sitting here without saying anything.
Is that? I don't think that's possible. I think you're going to say something in a sec. Kicks in with a
I
left.
probably will.
Yeah, there we go. Failed already. Terrible. All right, well, let's hold our breath here for a sec because Virgil will set himself for this jump. Works the picks in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow, such a relief. Okay, he got it.
So Dino done. He can now deal with the rest. Now let's just. I'm praying for no more rope drags, please, please.
Yes.
Get that rope flicked around. It's caused problems throughout this competition. That rope drag.
Oh,
skip.
He's trying to skip the move, but it's different skip than Patrick used before.
And quicker, which I think.
Yeah, it was way quicker.
Yeah.
Well, still using the Sandrikling. Okay, he's in the hold.
Virgil is not hanging around here. Oh, this is the issue. It's caught again. Oh, that's better. It's better.
Okay, he got
better.
it. He got
so
it.
he's managed to flick it out there. For a moment, it got completely jammed, but it's okay now. Okay.
Figure 4.
That is our current leader, Tristan, looking on, watching every moment. Up into the thin bit of this wall. Got to be precise with her feet here. Don't kick your rope. Don't kick yourself.
Yes.
3 minutes on the clock. That structure shaking around, moving, adding another element to this competition.
Still almost 3 minutes.
Yeah, he looks at
He's
the clock
so
there.
fast.
Virgil is in it to win it here tonight.
He's just flying through the route.
Gets
Oh
the next
yeah,
draw.
the crowd is going wild.
I think whoever's in control of the fire button has got a bit crazy with that.
Yes, yes.
It's going all the
Okay,
time
skipping
now.
the hold immediately, the iron hold.
Yeah, I think I would say that iron hold looks horrible. Kicks into
It
the
does.
box. And that hook on the stone is good, but will he fiddle around with this for too long? We know it's skippable. He is going to try to get
He's
into it.
trying to find the hole as well. I think there was quite similar hold in women's semi-final, and there was a hole. Oh, he got it. There is the hole.
Okay, he's in
He
the hole.
got it.
And does this? It does make the move a bit easier because you can switch
Yes,
across.
yes, of course. Yeah, he got the next. Oh,
Oh, no.
no, he didn't.
This is
Whoa.
drama here. Got the wrap for a
It
second.
is.
Drop back down. So it must be a good hold on that iron.
I'm not really sure if it really is a Stein.
Up he goes again.
Wow.
Just a pick edge.
Still not in. Yeah, now it's
Oh, dropped into a better
dropped
position
in.
maybe.
It's not on a correct position. Wow.
He's going to have to
I'm
trust
so
it.
nervous now.
Well, he can't adjust it. He's got to commit.
Yes.
Works those feet up. And we'll get the clip in. He still can't make an
He's
adjustment.
still on. But now it's like very hard to do anything to correct it somehow.
Okay,
Yeah,
now he should be okay.
He managed.
Right, jump to come. And then he's going to
Yeah.
hit Tristan and
The
jump
jump
above
is
Tristan's
next.
position.
Figure 4, wow.
Going to try to do it statically, isn't
Yeah, yeah. He can do it. Yes, he's in
he? Oh, it's a big release.
without the jump, without the dino.
Okay, that's moved him up into the top spot, 28.
Yes.
So let's see if he can do better. He's got a minute left.
Still plenty of time.
New territory on our
Nice.
route. The final part of the pinnacle now.
Nice.
Just the head wall to come after the transition from pinnacle to box.
Yes.
Gets it in. Matches on these axes once more. Nearing the top of
Another
this.
iron hold.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, swinging, but oh no, there is one more hold. Okay.
Yeah.
Iron hold.
Kind of wraps around. He's got to drop onto it, though.
Yeah,
Kicks in
yeah.
around the corner. It's blind. He
Whoa, he's still on.
slips. Surely.
Just hanging on one hand.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. He's so strong. Getting back.
Outrageous
If you are
save
hanging on
there.
one hand, it's wow.
And he hadn't got the clip in either. All right, now he's got it in. Into the iron hold with the edge of the pick. And he wants the crowd. He's
Yeah.
timed out, but that is a new top spot.
Wow.
31.
What a performance.
What a top spot from Virgil. 31 is our new leader. Things changing all over the place here in Saas Fee. He will come down, repeat place, Tristan. Jay Jacobs on the chat says so much palm sweat here in Colorado.
Well,
I agree. In the commentary box as well. Jan Havel, give Virgil more time. Yeah, it would have been cool to see a top.
I almost need a child back.
Yeah, I haven't got one, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'll try to rustle one up. Well, Virgil gives a thumbs up, breathing heavy there. Let's see some of his moments. This was the jump.
The jump.
No worries.
Yeah.
Nice and easy from him. And then, yeah, there we go again. Another close-up shot of that. Looping his way in. It's easy when you actually hit the thing.
Yeah.
Wanted a little moment from the crowd there. They certainly responded. And then the transition over to the left.
Skipping 2 holds.
Yeah, true. I love the fact that the athletes are thinking outside the box here, seeing things like that.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, reaches up to wrap. And this was the moment I thought he was gone, to be honest.
Yeah.
Eventually sorted his axes out, got the Fig 4, hit this move statically.
Yes.
And then, but he had to unwind, dropping out of that Fig 4 was a big
and then
move.
also this moment when he was able to get back on the wall.
It's like something out of Mission Impossible, that move.
It seems.
Tom Cruise will be watching and he will buy the rights, I promise you. Well, Virgil is...
Whoa.
I'm just imagining
He's
the
so
films
excited.
now.
He's so happy now.
So
tired as well, probably.
Let's just listen to this. I think he's just being congratulated by teammates there. Okay, so sitting next to Shin on the leader. Big smile from the main man. Stuck actor delay. There we go. I imagine that's not a pre-prepared graphic. Someone's tapping it. Well, where is that? Oh, there is the stuck axe. Yes,
stuck axe delay.
Now, this is always fascinating how you do this. Throwing things is obviously not advised. There's people, so someone needs to get some kind of a hook.
And also, you're always like so scared that your tool could actually break.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this is not something you see in other kind of competitions. It really isn't.
Yeah.
Which
stuck axe delay, no.
No, I've never seen this before in other comps I've done. Well, that stuck axe will hang in the air momentarily. And check out, while we're waiting, the cup standings on the right. Shin moving into that top spot, cementing her top spot, I should say. Now, this is the current standings. So obviously, if she gets pushed off the win tonight, that score will be dropped down. Marine van der Steen, as you can see, she will be up next, and she's highlighted in gold, so she can make a difference to this board.
Definitely.
And Annette, just tell us about the rest of the season, because we haven't finished World Cups. We're off to Canada soon.
Yeah, we are off to Canada. There are 2 more Open Continental Cups, one in Oulu in Finland, and the last round is in Sunderland in the UK. All the athletes are super excited about it because, Sunderland, and it's going to be a bit different comp because it's inside of a regular gym, so it's way different than climbing in these venues. And then Canada, Edmonton, we are again so excited about that because it's in the middle of city, so we expect a lot of people coming to watch the athletes, coming to watch the comp. We have never been competing in Edmonton in Canada, so we don't know anything about the wall, anything about the speed wall, anything about the lead wall, pretty much about anything, but we just can't wait. And it's also a world championship, so it always feels a little bit different than just a World Cup.
Exactly. And you talk about being athletes doing a lot of travel. You've done a lot of travel yourself.
Yes.
How many of those competitions you just mentioned are you climbing in?
Well, I was in all the rounds of the Continental Cup in Žilina, Brno, then in the Netherlands, and then the season, like the real season, started in Korea. Then from Korea, I flew to Ouray, or like to Colorado, for the Open Continental Cup in Ouray, and then I immediately flew back to Europe to get again here to Saas-Fee. So it's definitely a lot of traveling.
And are you going to Sunderland as well, or are you just going to Edmonton?
Yes, I'm going to Sunderland and to Edmonton. I'm skipping the comp in Oulu because I need to go to work. I'm working as a zookeeper, so I can't get so much time off, and also it will be too much comps.
I'm concerned the animals are dead during your travel time. Is someone feeding them?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's good.
Of course.
Okay, fantastic. Right, Marine van der Steen is out from the Netherlands. Ties herself on, keeping herself well warm in that hoodie. in that jacket, now takes it off. She's ready to go. And again, she's stepped up a bit this year, really dedicating herself to being an athlete.
She is super dedicated. She puts everything into her trainings, into her performance, and she's incredibly strong this year. She was strong even before, but this year it's just like she's very, very strong, very fast, very confident, and I think she could even reach a gold medal.
Okay, well, she's certainly a contender for Shin's time here and the top.
Yes.
Let's see what she can do. But we know there's tricky sections to this.
Yeah, it's tricky, you know. You never know in ice climbing. You can pop out of the hold, and you don't know how. Oh no, she's on the bolt.
Oh, yeah.
No, she got a hold. Oh,
Yeah, she had a moment.
almost got a heart attack now.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Because you can't have the feel from your hands. So sometimes you hook something, you think it's good, it's actually a bolt or something bad.
Yeah, that's it.
Cause all types of problems. I also, and I know you love pink, but I love blue, and I appreciate her Ice Axe grip tape more than anyone else's.
Yes. My tools are pink, so.
All right, well, the fire blows in the background. She's got a deep lock here, but struggling a bit to move through this.
She's a little bit struggling now. She cannot get the crampon off the wall.
Okay, so got stuck momentarily.
Yeah.
So a bit of a moment.
Come
down
on,
the road.
Marianne. Come on.
Yeah, she's really
She's
struggling. And this is a deep, powerful move she's doing. What is something stuck? Oh, she nearly went there.
Come on, Marianne, you can do this.
Oh, she's in real trouble here. Look at the effort on her face. Shaking, breathing deep. Goes for a dynamic move, drops back down.
She's still on. She is still on.
This position is so powerful for her. Look at the B-layer ready for save the catch.
She saved herself
Okay.
now. Okay.
That was, oh my goodness. Okay, Marianne needs to breathe. We need to breathe.
Yeah.
That was what she was trying to. What is going on here? She's just seeming to be not happy with something.
Yes.
This is so fascinating. I'd love to know what's going through her head right now. Now she gets herself set. You can see the belay team like almost
they're
army style
already.
What is going on for Marianne? She's not comfortable on this move. Now stands up again.
Yes.
Leaning back.
Changing her hands on a tool.
I don't know if she's just read this a bit strangely, but she's going to try the same thing.
She's trying the same thing, yeah.
Deep, deep lock. It's fascinating this to see. Kicking back down again, now grabbing the hold with the left hand.
Yes. Oh,
the ice. She didn't. I don't think she
didn't
realized.
realize. There is the ice. She was trying to get up to the hold. No.
So that's what it was. I was wondering. I'd kind of forgotten the ice was there as well.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Wow.
She was trying to reach the hold. That was the problem.
I mean, she was so committed to it. I literally forgot the ice was there. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Well, once she figured it out, had a bit of a moment, but that is really going to have shaken her physically, mentally, everything.
Everything. It was a lot of time, a lot of power.
Wow, what a moment that was. You don't see that often. Okay, well, she's back on track now, of course, but that will have cost her hugely.
Yeah.
Gets the draw in. Well, the chat is also responding to this. They can't believe it either. Holy ice, someone says. Yes, indeed. Okay, and now she's got to do the low crux after that power move.
Without any problems. I told you, she's incredibly strong.
Okay, well, she's locked in that Stein pull.
She cannot stein it.
Oh, no, it's not.
No,
She's gone.
she's off.
And that is one, Marianne.
She has different peaks than most of the athletes, and she cannot stein most of the holds. And I'm sure she would be able to do this move without, trying to skip the ice bar.
Wow,
she's heartbroken now.
This is one of those moments in sport where all you want to do is kind of put a blanket over her and just protect her from the world, because it's got to be so difficult in an arena.
She lost a lot of power there.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, isn't it? Well, look, a lot of people support this lady, and she will come back stronger, of course.
Yeah, she will. I'm sure of that. She will come stronger in Edmonton and all the other comps.
This comp has had a little bit of everything in it, hasn't it? Well, she walks off. Let's see this again. She was trying to go directly. The ice was on her left, of course.
Yes. I absolutely forgot about the
Yeah,
ice
me too.
like totally.
I mean, I've seen so many women go through it, and yet
Yes,
because she was
yes,
so committed to
yeah,
it, you think,
yeah.
okay. Well, after that, I think she was just gone. I mean, certainly
Yeah.
mentally in her head, it was over.
I wonder if somebody was screaming ice or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to hear anything.
Wow. Well, drama here.
Oh.
At the end of this
Well.
weekend, my brain is frazzled.
Yeah.
Frazzled.
Wow.
Brilliant word, by the way. Very English word, that one. Oh, man, indeed. Okay, well, let's flick back to the men, shall we? Annetta, your stamina here in the commentary box is impressive. This is an emotional one, so you're doing really well.
Thank you.
It's harder than climbing sometimes, isn't it? this
Yeah.
thing? All right, Jonathan Arthur Brown did really well to get into this position,
Yes.
qualifying in second place for this final. And the last Swiss athlete out. So, in fact, Sina Gertz as well for the women. So,
Yeah.
the last male athlete out.
The last mile.
And he wants to upgrade that score. Only 71 on the overall standings, so we'll be looking for a better score here.
And another Swiss athlete, you know, so for crowd, it's again a huge thing.
Yeah, it is massive. All right, well, they'll get behind
it's
it.
going to be massive.
Oh, we've got the dyno to talk through
Oh,
as well.
yeah, there's
goodness
still the
me.
dyno now.
Okay.
I'm again so nervous.
Okay, we could do this. I'm
I
fiddling.
was a bit calmer after like Virgil's climb. Now I'm nervous again.
Yeah, nerves are shredded. Okay, well, keep it together, everyone at home as well. Do let us know if you're enjoying things. The chat, keep on telling us things on that chat. Ask questions. Tell us your emotions at home. How are you feeling watching this? Because it's full on, isn't it? Yeah, Caitlin Shirley sends a crying emoji. But right now, it's all about Jonathan Arthur Brown, and he is cruising at the moment through the bottom, as we'd expect.
Yes.
Although this is a powerful move as he reaches up high. Works his feet around. We'll get this low clip locked in.
Yes.
And then last clip before moving over to the left.
We are almost there. Almost the jump part.
Yeah, here we go. So, hooking that middle intermediate hold, I'm going to call it. And that's it. It's not a bad one, believe it or not. Those Swiss emblem on his tools, really cool to see. Gets it in, and it's time almost for the Maurice Lacroix dyno. Here we go. He'll get the second clip first of all. And he
Now
wants...
I'm really, really quiet because...
Yeah, because everyone keeps falling off. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Well, he's having a real look at this. What's so...
Yeah. I think he needs to put his foot on... he wants to swing it
I think
to get
the,
closer.
yes, the clip that's causing him problems. Now catches it and makes it.
Okay. Now he's going to be fully committed to the jump.
Yeah, he's got all the quick draw shenanigans
Yes.
done now. Just the jump he's done. So sets himself. He'll eye the distance on this.
Okay.
Another high hold on the axe. Goes as close as he can.
Yeah!
He's
He
in.
got it. He's in. Again, such a relief.
Yeah, for a moment I thought he was in some trouble, but he managed to sort himself out. Makes this clip now, but we know there's another issue coming up. So rope drag gate. Let's see if he can
Rope
sort it
drag.
out.
Oh, yeah.
Virgil is watching. Look, he hasn't taken his helmet off. He's just staring upwards. Makes the match. Wiggles that tool out. Wants to swap it around.
Yeah.
Hello to Climbing Gems, who's joining us once more from Australia.
Woo!
I know, apparently it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Climbing Gems, go to sleep. Makes his way out of that tricky move.
Got his hold.
You can hear the crowd in the background of our broadcast here, really getting into this.
Nice. Nice and steady work.
Yeah, not really any hold skipping as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's rehooked that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Gets him a bit more height, I guess, into the Steinbull.
Yeah.
Okay, reaches up high. He's into the pinnacle now. This hanging feature that's new to Saas-Fee.
On the swinging roof.
Yeah, you can see the wire that's attached by moving around. That is deliberate. It's not a fault on the wall. Oh, it's 5 a.m. in Australia. Apologies. Still, go to bed. All right, he's on this stone hold. Now, remember, these holds are plucked out of the water around Saas-Fee in the rivers and then crafted into
He's
climbing
really
holds.
speeding now.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? Minute 40, checks the clock. Oh, this is the rope drag. Just
Yeah, he got it. He got it.
The setters behind the scenes are working on sorting that out. Right, around the corner.
Around the corner. He's taking it from the top, not hanging the hold.
True, yeah. Different style. Works his way up. That is the hold. Great shot.
Okay. Wondering if he's going to use the stone at first or the metal hold.
Yeah, only... who was it who used the metal hold? Virgil used the metal hold,
Yes.
got the Stein in.
For the Stein, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there is Virgil in a shot in a shot. Kicks the feet high. He's going to commit to a big, big move.
Oh, missed it on the first try. Well, but the pick is not on the correct spot now.
Oh, yeah.
It's too far.
Oh, it's just...
It's so
on-
sketchy now.
Yeah, it's right on the
Wow,
non-grippy bit.
that's really scary.
And he wants to do some kind of a match here. Surely
Oh,
not.
I'm almost not breathing now. Oh, he made it. Okay.
Okay, now we can
Saved
breathe.
himself. I can breathe again.
Yes, please don't pass out next to me.
Yeah.
There's no one in the room. You're just going to die. All right, up he goes.
Okay, not using the metal hold apparently.
No, it's a nasty looking thing that you don't really want to commit to. And it's hard to see the hole underneath. Oh, no, he has found it.
He knows where the hole is. Okay, using his hands.
But that's a slippery hole, so it shows how powerful
It is slippery.
Oh, he's
Oh no,
fallen.
he's off.
Yeah, our camera flicked up to try to get the next hold, and he went down. We'll catch it on a replay in a second. But Jonathan Arthur Brown not making the podium. Such a shame. Just outside in fourth. And he'll come down. We will see what happened in a sec. But yeah, he was going off that, holding that metal ball like that.
Yes, yes.
Interesting.
So, yeah. And it's so slippery, so it's so hard to hold it with your hand, with gloves.
Yeah.
And it's Sina Getz coming.
Yeah, Sina is our final female athlete out, but we'll watch the end of this first, chatting to one of our judges. Let's see where this happened. We'll download this with the jump. No issues from the jump.
Yeah.
Looked good. Fell in, held the swing as we were expecting. Swinging around here, and then that was all good. Didn't have too much rope drag, so that's good.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, but it's up high where it went wrong for him. This was the move which he nearly messed up, wrapped it in a weird position.
Yes. He needed to save himself with the other tool.
Yeah, and then fell after that. Okay, well, final athlete, Sina Getz, is out from Switzerland, so could she win? She qualified in first place for this final. The Swiss crowd is going to go insane, whatever happens. But
Of course, it's Sina. She's an absolute legend. And here in Saas-Fee, well, everyone is going to go wild.
But just to put this into context, not only does she need to top this route, she needs to do it quickly.
Yes.
And she doesn't know how
That's
quickly,
it.
of course.
That's it.
Pink tool, so I presume you'll be very biased.
Yeah. She's my favorite.
Okay, and off she goes into the ice.
We can hear the crowd even here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Really
everyone is cheering for her from the very beginning.
Make sure of that pick placement.
It's correct, without any mistakes.
Hooks underneath, goes up high to the right.
She was so unlucky this season, with lots of slips and those unlucky moments. So I really hope she's going to be able to top really fast here.
Yeah, and look at the difference. And we saw Marianne not use that ice. That's how easy that move could have been.
Yeah.
Whoosh. Okay, so up to a...
I still didn't get over it.
No, I mean, we've seen so many different things. We've seen hooks on the handlers of
Yes,
axes. We've seen
and-
hand moves. Everything has gone on in this comp.
Yeah.
Wild one. One for the
Okay,
history
she's
books.
taking it from the top.
Now, what will she use here? She's going straight for the hand.
Okay, perfect.
Now, Sina was the lady who was going to tell the story about the axe breaking teeth when she fell. She's
Yes.
got it tangled up, right?
Yeah.
Oh. So, yeah, she had it in her mouth when she slipped, and that ripped a tooth out, apparently. So, sport is so intense.
It is. Wow.
Okay, high clips. Nice at the moment from Sina.
Yeah, going fast. but without mistakes.
Yeah, that's what she needs to do. It has to be
exactly.
almost perfect.
Yeah, that's it. For being a champion in ice climbing, you need to be perfect. Like the pick placement, your speed, everything.
Okay, transition over to the right now. No drama so far.
Yes.
Messina. Hard moves coming up though. That box is hanging, waiting at a weird angle on the wall. Looks to the left. Works that rope through. That won't be rope drag. It's just an awkward position. She's clipping pretty low.
Got the clip. Got the undercling.
Good. Ooh.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah. Managed to save it on the cheeks of the axe. Right, out to the left of this hold. Oh, what's going on there?
It got stuck there.
And there is Marianne talking it through with Rob about what happened. All right, so up she goes towards the next section of the wall. Things getting really, really steep here.
It is. It is.
Zone number 6 makes the clip. Sina needs to climb quickly and top, remember. Just want to remind everyone how big this task is. And she doesn't know anything about this.
Yeah, of course. She's trying to do the same thing as Vivi, trying to find the hole. That's really interesting because she is the only climber who did that.
Yeah, bumping that up on that fig 4. Move
nice.
Behind wraps.
She got this move using a short handle now.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Another figure.
Yeah, another figure. If you're Swiss right now and you're not cheering for this lady, there is something wrong with you.
Yeah,
Get behind her. Come on. Even if you're not Swiss, cheer for her.
She's doing so. Oh,
this is the move, isn't it?
This is the move I'm so nervous about. Come on, Sina. Ale, ale, ale.
Oh, every time it's going to burn her. Every time she does that.
Yeah, it's a very hard move. Oh, you can see her pick. It's moving again.
Oh, yeah, on the slippery hold.
Yeah, and again.
Oh, gosh, it's sliding, isn't it? All right.
She corrected it.
And then, I mean, psychologically, you know it's sliding. She still gets a fig 4, misses it again.
Yeah.
There's the hold. So close.
The hole is so small, like the hole in it.
Okay, leans back, shakes out. This is her moment in the comp.
This is her moment, yeah. Yes, she got it, yeah.
Well, the crowd go crazy. I'm just making sure she is in, yeah.
She is in.
And makes the match. Okay.
Come on, Sina. She still has 2.5 minutes.
But look, so far to go. She's on 21, is in silver, so she's guaranteed silver.
Yes, yes.
And there is the lady who's currently in gold. She can barely look upwards. That's just so strange. You want to encourage the athletes, but at the same time you want to win. It's everything going on.
This long swing move.
Almost a heel hook there.
Yeah. That was smart.
Okay, so into another fig 4. Big move up, hits that, which is literally a screw sticking out of the wall of that hold.
Those are just the screws.
Outrageous.
Oh, yeah.
Second time she's got a pick stuck.
Stuck.
Okay, well, she's doing well. I'm not entirely sure on Shin's time, but we'll find out from the crowd if she manages to top it, if it will be enough. She's got to get there first, of course.
Of course. Ale, Sina.
Wraps the leg around, locks in that pick.
Yeah. She got the next hold. Now the undercling, the Stein. Yes.
But from here on, it almost gets horizontal here. She's got to go upside down above this crowd.
Yeah.
It's got to be intimidating. This is the match hold. Checks behind her, wraps the leg around, shakes out from the pump, gets in another Stein.
Another Stein, yeah. And whoa!
Think of the core in order to do that. Basically,
not swinging her legs to the box.
A front lever, basically, on the wall. Wow. Tyler's saying she's like
now
clockwork.
This is the moment. Yeah, she's skipping the clip as Shin did. Perfect.
Okay, couple of moves. The head wall to come. She's got to be quick though. 35 seconds.
Just a few more moves. 30 seconds.
We're going to have to wait and see if she tops it. Who's going to take it? Shaking
She must
out.
be so pumped now, like...
Oh, big slip. Manages to
Big
hold
slip,
it.
20 seconds.
There's the top.
20 seconds. Sina, you can do this. Come on, ale,
The crowd are just driving her on.
Whoa.
Reaches up. Oh, no, and a fall. Well, forget about the time then. She won't take the win, but she will take a silver
Yeah,
medal.
she still has a silver medal, which, you know, it's a World Cup.
Well, Sin
Whoa.
goes and hugs.
What an amazing climb from Sina.
It was a battle, wasn't it? That move in the middle towards the slot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, the women's comp is over for now, and we have one final athlete to come. But we will see some of the highlights. First of all, Sina comes back down to the ground. This was the moment down low. This is the Stein that actually slipped.
Yeah, it is.
She managed to save herself. Jan Havel says, that's
Now
amazing
this
on the
move.
chat. Yeah, this is the move, isn't it? So she didn't try as many methods, just relied on her strength.
She relied on one.
Oh, that was the miss. That was the miss.
Yeah. She lost a lot of energy here.
Eventually got it locked in.
Yeah.
And a match on the handles, got that in, and then, yeah, I think she might have not had enough time. I think Sim was ahead on time, but she didn't manage to top the route anyway. But what a fight from Sina.
Oh yeah, she almost got it.
And that plummet as well. It's a big old fall. That.
Yeah, it was.
Just again to reiterate
So
how brave
it's
ice climbers are.
Nathan.
Yes, Nathan. All right, so he qualified in first position and looked really good in the semi-finals.
Yeah, he did. He
Super
did.
strong. Okay, just making sure.
Smiling.
He's looking relaxed, isn't he?
Yeah.
It'll be strange for him because he'll be the last one left in the isolation area, just all alone in there.
it's
It's going to be
like-
spooky.
It is spooky and it makes you so nervous. Like,
Okay, Nathan. Let's see what you can do. Off he goes on
he's
his final
slowing
run.
down a little bit.
Yeah, well, want to just build himself into a rhythm here. A lot to come as he climbs past our spectators who have been gradually getting noisier and noisier as this comp's gone
Yeah,
on.
of course.
Out towards the right, into the points easily here, and then makes the clip. So, chat, this is your last chance. Let us know if you've enjoyed
Using
things.
his hand.
Yeah, he
wow.
is straight. We didn't even hesitate. Straight
Yeah,
into the
no.
hand.
Without any hesitation.
Yeah, let us know, chat, if you're enjoying this. Climbing James thinks it's nail-biting. I agree. Let us know who's your favourite climber so far, what you've enjoyed as we watch our last athlete make his way up. Nice side approach there, turning his body.
Yeah.
Easy through this first part, as we'd expect. No one falling down low. All good.
Don't say that. Please
Oh,
don't
yes,
say
I
that.
forgot. Well, as long as he can kick in left, I can get away with the commentator curse. Come on, just touch the left wall. Okay, there we go. No one falling on that first trick. But this is where Jonathan Arthur had a bit of a moment looking at it. No such problems for Nathan, standing up tall at the moment. Makes the high clip. The second clip can be a bit trickier to get in. Kicks in a few times. Black
No,
volume quite.
clipping again.
Yeah, he's in, isn't he? Oh, just. Okay,
Yeah, he got it.
there we go. Okay, Maurice Liquidino
He
to
already
come.
kind of prepared his foot for jump.
Yeah, he's kind of looking at that position, isn't he? He's got to swap the axe first of all. Gets it ready. Here we
Come
go.
on,
Launches.
Nathan, come on.
No! Oh, another disaster to finish off the comp. Nathan plummets back down. Hits the barrier in his way, and that's
No.
two athletes who fell on that one.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Luna and Nathan. Oh,
Well,
he's still smiling.
he is. I mean, you just
He
know,
is
don't you?
still smiling.
That is one of the most bonkers competitions I've ever been part of. Everything happened in that one.
Such a big drama from the very beginning.
I'm so glad you are here because you're high energy and to cope
Thank
with
you
what
so
happens
much.
in this
I
comp.
really enjoyed it.
It was brilliant. Well, we're not done yet, don't worry. We'll wait to see the final results. Let's
Yeah.
watch this as well. This was the jump. Just.
Yeah, he really missed it.
I know it's not funny, but it's one of those comedy moments where you're just like,
Yeah.
whoop, you know, you can see it in a
Yeah,
cartoon,
yeah,
just,
yeah.
missing it.
But he's pretty in good mood. Yeah, he's still smiling. For sure, he must be so disappointed, but
Virgil, we should take our hats off to him. Has a beer, good man.
Yeah.
Good way to celebrate. I love
Gets a beer.
Passes it back to Luna, who's already on the beers, as you'd expect. Well, fantastic scenes all around. My voice, I never lose my voice in these competitions, yet I am close on this one because so much has happened.
It did.
Team France can celebrate here tonight.
Yeah.
And I think the party will go on long.
They have things to celebrate.
Yeah, so much going on here.
2 athletes on podium, if I'm not wrong.
Well, and just remember, if you missed any of the action over the last couple of days, you can go back, watch it for free on the UIA. The speed climb where Aneta next to me got her silver medal, just pipped from gold, so unlucky. And you can check out the semi-finals as well if you want. So great to see Team France here enjoying things. We'll wait for the final results. At the top of the wall, there we go. Shin confirmed on the top, followed by Sina Gertz and Marianne Salmon Thomas.
Marianne is
after
going
that.
to be super happy.
Yeah, so another team member of France on the board. Team Switzerland gets up there as well. But Shin, you have to say, she was perfect throughout that round.
Yeah, she was.
And then Virgil taking victory for France. Tristan Lademout in second. Young-Gun Lee in third. And then Jonathan Arthur Brown after that. So what a performance from all of our athletes here this evening. It was an exciting one. Everything happened that possibly could happen. And we do have the podiums to come, but let's check out the World Cup standings they are. Shin cements herself on the top, 200, well out in front of Marion, followed by Sina Gertz after that. That is our top 3, and then everyone else running to catch up. Yeah, the podiums won't be live on our stream, but they will take place after this, so check out the Instagram for pictures. Young-Gun Lee on the top spot, 145 for him, followed by Benjamin Bossard and Min Chung Kim after that. Benjamin Bossard doing well with that 112. Not so good tonight for him, but good to see him up at the top spot in terms of cup standings. Well, that's almost it for SASFE. Do remember that we have Canada in a while. Aneta, I'm going to say goodbye. You have a podium to go to get to. Thank you so much to everyone who's been working behind the scenes. We will be back for more action in Edmonton, Canada, where we return for the 3rd and final World Cup of the year. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll be back soon for more climbing action when we return. Good night. Ice climbing is a unique genre of competition climbing, so I'm going to take you through a few of the rules and what to watch out for. Now, as you'd expect, these competitions tend to be quite cold, so a good warm-up is essential. Once the athletes...